plans that Mr. Picard had provided to us previously is the project to begin and complete as those plans state, or have there been edits and alterations of that initial plan that we were given? Those are my two questions.
This is Lori. I'll speak to your question on the 1213. That $100,000 is from the Stark Community Foundation. We are in the process of receiving those dollars from them. They like to see the project be approved, like for board, for instance, the example, as it goes through Board of Control tomorrow, and then they will remit the funds to us. So that is the money that we will get from the Stark Community Foundation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone else on council?
Yes, Creamer.
Can I have my second question answered?
Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry, Linda. Go ahead.
John,
No,
Picard, would you repeat that question that Linda has, please, John?
Yes, I can. Good evening, everyone. Linda, the schedule hasn't changed. We are scheduled to complete, have substantial completion April 12th, 2021. So we have been able to maintain that schedule. It's kind of imperative that we get started right away. We want to get a good jump on the winter weather. So that's why we are hoping that, well, we will be starting Wednesday morning, first thing, with the construction of the temporary fence going up.
have there been any changes to the initial schematic that we had been provided previously?
No, there have not. No, we were able to meet all our desired amenities in the plaza and stay inside of our budget.
Thank you.
Councilwoman Creamer?
Thank you, Madam President. Back to the 1213 Lincoln Way Streetscape Fund. I was aware of the three, the Hoover Grant, the Paul and Carol Foundation, and the Star Community Foundation. How much was this First Energy dollar amount?
That was $10,000.
So with those four entities, that only makes up $410,000, but we have $448,064. What am I missing?
We had also received, there was some money also received in there from the Altman Foundation. So that was in that account as we began to collect the funds from the other grants. So that is the difference between those grants that you add up and what was in the 1213 as well.
Anyone else from council?
Yeah, Jim Theriot.
Go ahead, Councilman Theriot.
Thank you, Madam President. I had questions about these TIF funds, and are we emptying these accounts to do this project, or are they? Will there be money for other useful projects left over in these funds after we spend this money?
Mr. Theriot, this is the mayor. The TIF funds, I believe it's twice a year, and Jane or Debbie can correct me on that if it's inaccurate, but we get deposits, I believe it's twice a year from the TIF account. So as we go through the years that the TIF is on those, it will be receiving more money. And then I'll let Debbie or Jane or Lori answer the other questions. Thank you.
Someone going to answer that one?
Yes, I'm back. This is Lori. At this time, yes, the TIF funds will be taken down to just the cents that are in there so that we can get our funding in place. But as the mayor said, those funds do build up as the year goes on.
Anyone else on council have any questions or concerns?
Madam President, I just add something to that.
Go ahead, Mayor.
The two TIFs that we're drawing dollars from, they were written specifically for the downtown development. And so we're actually using exactly what those dollars were meant to be used for. And every TIF has a lifeline. And as Lori noted, that there will be funds replenished in there, and then we can use those funds again for other projects. That's why we utilize the TIFs in our community. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Anyone else on council?
Megan Starrett, please.
Go ahead, Councilwoman Starrett.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to make a quick comment that I just wanted to thank all the foundations for the grants that they have given us for this project. I think the various local foundations were pretty generous in funding over $400,000 of a project that's going to benefit the city and benefit downtown. And I'm glad to see it moving forward. So I just want to send out a quick thank you to all the local foundations. And that's all.
Thank you.
Madam President.
Anyone? Councilwoman Littman?
Yes, I just wanted to echo Councilwoman Starrett. I think that they've been very patient with our due diligence, and I too want to thank Start Community Foundation, the David Foundation, Hoover Foundation, as well as First Energy, Altman Foundation, for their patience as well as their generosity and understanding that this project is very important for our downtown. It's a continuation of our streetscape. We can certainly, even from this point, grow further, have additional phases of this streetscape, as well as the efforts that is being made to bring people downtown, to enhance our downtown, is certainly progressing. And I just also want to thank them for their generosity.
Thank you, Councilwoman Littman. Anyone else? Councilman Lewis?
Yes, so for the expediency of this project, I suppose we should move towards a vote. So with that said, I would make a motion that we suspend the rules requiring 3 readings, bring ordinance number 80-2020 forward for a vote.
Seconded by?
Councilwoman Starrett.
Roll call for suspension?
Gregg,
Yes.
Halter,
Yes.
Ern Kane,
Yes.
Lewis,
Yes.
Littman,
Yes.
Lombardi,
Yes.
Starrett,
Yes.
Yes.
and Creamer.
Yes.
9 yes for suspension.
And for passage?
Halter,
Yes.
Ern Kane,
No.
Lewis,
Yes.
Littman,
Yes.
Lombardi,
Yes.
Starrett,
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry. Starrett,
No.
Creamer,
Yes.
and Gregg.
Yes.
7 yes, 2 no for passage.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Ordinance number 80-2020 has passed. Meeting adjourned.
Just make sure everyone's clear. You have to sign out of this meeting and sign into the next.
Will we be waiting until 6:30 to do so?
Yes.
Yeah, give Diane a couple minutes to be able to sign the next one on.
Thank you.